All right, Greg. Whew, from some exciting news to even some more. I guess this is exciting news too in weather.
Yeah, not the kind of excitement we
Yeah,
like,
right.
but yeah, it is going to be busy over the next few days. And those showers and thunderstorms we've been talking about, already starting to see those develop out towards south and west. So we will have some showers and storms to deal with, it looks like, for the morning commute. As we go back to radar right now, that area that we've been talking about here this morning, south and west of the Metroplex, beginning to see some development now. So we'll watch this area as these storms get going and work their way to the north and east. And again, we do have that low wind severe weather risk for some hail with these as we go through the day. Nothing like that out there right now, but that could change here over the next few hours as we are looking at least scattered activity to work its way up toward the Metroplex as we head towards 7, 8 o'clock perhaps this morning. All right, as we go back to our timecast, you see the isolated storms are already starting to develop across the area, and those will move up toward the Metroplex, say between this time now and about 8, 9, 10 o'clock this morning, heading toward midday. We will see some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms, and again, hail going to be the main concern, maybe some damaging winds. Those move off to the north and east as we head into the afternoon hours, again with that hail and wind threat continuing in our northeastern counties as we head into the afternoon hours. Things will begin to settle down though this evening, overnight tonight, so it will be pretty quiet as we head out the door for tomorrow morning, and then things will change as we get into Thursday afternoon. But again, there's that marginal to slight risk for strong and severe thunderstorms again around most of the Metroplex. Hail going to be the main concern, with the hail and wind threat increasing a little bit in our northeastern counties heading out I-30 as we head into the afternoon hours here for today. All right, let's get into tomorrow. We are talking about more widespread severe weather tomorrow, and a little more likely with that severe weather threat. We see some ongoing showers and storms we may see for tomorrow morning, mainly in our southeastern counties. It's the afternoon, though, that we'll be keeping an eye on what happens out to our west. It won't be until after midday, getting into the early afternoon, and you see around 4 p.m. we're going to be looking at a solid line of thunderstorms organizing and working their way into North Texas as we head toward 5, 6 o'clock. We're moving right through the Metroplex during this time frame, so we're going to have that damaging wind, that hail, and maybe some embedded tornadoes associated with this as that line works its way in. That's going to be between 6 and 8 p.m., maybe moving through the Metroplex, and then that moves into our eastern counties as we head toward 10, 11, and midnight, and things will begin to settle down after midnight. But look at the severe weather risk and how much it has increased across our area. We do have that moderate level 4 on the scale of 5 there for the severe weather threat. And that stretches from Greenville, Terrell, down to Corsicana areas off to our east. So heading out I-30 and I-20, getting on into East Texas, looking at that moderate risk. We will have that slight to enhanced risk over most of North Texas, with most of the Metroplex in that enhanced risk for the large hail, the damaging winds, and a few tornadoes embedded with this as well. So you see all of North Texas is going to be under some severe weather risk, it looks like, for Thursday afternoon and evening. So definitely make sure that you are prepared. You have ways to get the watches and warnings that we will likely see not just today, but especially on tomorrow. Now, I do want to bring in meteorologist Mariel Ruiz to talk about more about how we need to prepare over the next couple of days.
Absolutely. Weather safety, so important and key over the next couple of days. And I want to talk you through tornado safety. North Texas, I know you are so weather savvy, but it has been a little while, right? So let's talk about it. For your home, if you want to shelter there, you're going to need a shelter if that's the case tomorrow. You want to make sure to get to the ground level or basement if that's available. That'll be your best bet. But if you don't have a basement, don't fret. You still have options. You want to make sure to find a room as close to the center of your home as possible. A lot of times this will be a bathroom that's in the middle. This will also be maybe a closet, or a closet that's underneath a staircase. That's the case in my home. But what you want to do is make sure you can count walls between you and the outside. So here you have 1, 2, 3 walls between that closet and the outside, 1, 2 between this one and that exterior. So you want to make sure to have that at least 2 walls between you and the outside. And you also want to make sure you're away from any windows. This is going to protect you from any possible break in the windows and debris. That is one of the higher causes of injury is flying debris. So definitely want to make sure to have that emergency plan ready. Make sure to talk to your kids, bring them into the conversation, have a way to get alerts. The WFAA app will alert you. You just have to make sure to have the notifications turned on. And a NOAA weather radio will also be there in case you happen to run out of battery. Make sure to discuss those safe spots at home. And if you're not at home or you're not planning on being home tomorrow afternoon, make sure to talk about those meeting places, especially especially with your family. You want to make sure to secure items outside. I'm talking anything that'll blow away. Think chairs, think umbrellas. Maybe put them inside. You want to make sure those don't become flying debris for any other neighbor that you do have. And of course, you want to make sure to charge your electronics. That'll be your best bet. That way you can stay informed throughout the entire event. And as always, we've got you covered, so don't worry. Definitely make sure to follow us on social media and of course stay in check with us at WFAA.com.